Let me show you my updated Dyson hair routine. I'm going to show you my secret of how I get my curls to somewhat stay. Hi homies, today I am getting ready for dinner and I figured while I'm doing that, let me show you my updated Dyson hair routine. If you remember, for Christmas a couple months ago, my boyfriend so kindly got this for me. I didn't even ask for it from him. I would never ask for something like this from him. I mentioned it once, how I was gonna save up for it, and like the sweetheart he is, he got it for me instead. And so I've taken the time over the last 5-ish months to figure out how it works with my hair and how to kind of make the curls stay. Now I will say my hair is naturally pinned straight, especially since I started bleaching it. So regardless of whether I use this or curl my hair or any type of trying to do anything but straighten my hair, doesn't really want to cooperate, okay? So keep that in mind. The curls do fall a little bit, but I actually like the way that they fall. So I'll show you my little routine. I don't know if this will work for everyone, but if it helps at least one person, it's better than none. As always, I am a ride or die Kristen S fan. I think that's how you say it. But gotta start off with that heat protectant, because like I said, I bleach my hair. So gotta protect it at all costs, you know? So go ahead and section this bad boy off. I'm gonna show you my secret of how I get my curls to somewhat stay without using a bunch of hairspray, because I hate the way that makes my hair feel. So what a lot of people recommend is for you to do this when your hair is like 80% dry. I have found it works when my hair is like 99% dry. I don't have time to let it air dry like that, so this is what we're gonna do instead. Helps if you plug it in. I really need one of those like stands for it, or the little hooks that people just like clip it up in. That would be nice, because I'm literally so lazy that just having to pull it out from under my sink is too big of a hassle for me. Alright, good enough. Normally I wouldn't blow dry it like that first, but I just don't have time to let it air dry. So we have to work with what we're working with, you know? Okay, so two things. I have found that doing super tiny sections really helps keep the curl, but then I get impatient, so I have found that the drier my hair is, the more the curl stays for some reason. I don't really know why, but I figured out the barrel with the arrows obviously curl that way. And I even, anytime I change the barrel and it's cold, I'll run some hot air on it really quick just to like heat it up a bit, I guess. I don't know. You'll see. Okay, now I'll get to it. So the farther back I am with the hair, the closer I try and get to the root. As I move towards my face, I start to just do like the end of my hair because it doesn't stay curled towards the top of my head no matter what I do.
Something that I found that's really helped is focusing a lot on the ends of my hair and making sure they're curled and dried before I move up.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do all my hair. Alright, we're gonna have to start going in bigger sections because I am already running out of time.
Another thing that you're going to see me do throughout the video is once I feel like the end is somewhat curled, I will completely pull the hair off of the Dyson and go right back into it. And this is just because sometimes right here the ends of my hair aren't completely sticking, and so they're not getting the best curl and the best heat that they could be getting. So sometimes I will pull off my hair and kind of go back into it again, almost like giving it a little bit of another chance to reattach and curl back up. And I found that this picks up every little piece of hair and really helps the curl to stick and also just hold better. And you can always tell like if the ends are flapping almost like they're straight or just not even touching the curler. Yeah, that's when I know that I just need to pull it off and redo it. I don't really turn it off during it. I just let it go back onto the styler itself.
I think it's pretty cute. Now I gotta switch sides. It's hot. Okay. Okay, I need a water break. I don't think people get it. Curling your hair is hard work. It's not for the weak, for sure.
Another thing that I've noticed that really helps my hair is not only do I focus on the ends, but then I will give time to each section. So once I feel like the ends are dry enough, I'll kind of move up to the middle. But also I keep my finger on the section of hair that I'm holding the entire time. That way it doesn't climb too far up and the top section isn't getting as much heat. And it also directs my hair to keep moving down, and that way the ends of my hair, once they are dry, they're not getting as much heat as each section that I keep moving up to. Also, I keep pulling it away from my face because I just have realized that that really helps the curls stick, and again, I am pulling it off and letting it reform onto the curler itself. Now, I do want to reiterate that this is just based on my hair type and my own experience with this, and my hair is genuinely as straight as a pin when it air dries itself. It has no wave to it whatsoever, so any sort of little curl that I can get to hold is basically a miracle. So again, I'm just spending a little bit extra time on the ends right here because that's the biggest part of what I want to stay. And then slowly moving up. I mentioned earlier in the video how once I get closer to my face, I don't focus on my hair as much up towards the root as I do on the ends, because I've noticed that even if I spend a ton of time up closer to my head, those front pieces always just fall, and the more time that I actually spend trying to keep that curl up top, for whatever reason, it actually ends up curling the wrong way once it does fall. I honestly have no idea why that happens, but little tip and trick, you could see the end was not sticking there whatsoever, and so I just try and get it to stick however many times it takes. This is a perfect example of what I was just talking about a second ago, and let that curl form and keep on moving up. Now, I will say that it definitely does hold the curls the best. Once I'm done curling each piece, I let it down and hold the curl like in my hand for a second, but honestly, I don't have the patience to do that for every single curl, so I kind of just deal with it this way. And again, I could add hairspray to each curl, which I've done before, but I just don't care for the feel of hairspray. It really bothers me, so this is what we're working with. It's also a must that you have to dance while you're curling your hair.
Okay. Okay, not doing too bad. It's been 8 minutes so far, and I'm like halfway done with my hair, which is not bad at all. Alright. Ow! Do you ever wear makeup, mascara, and now like my eyes feel tired? This is a cute look. Don't have to tell me twice. Honestly, I felt so tired and like boring and uninspired lately. Just in general, like with myself, and oh shoot, I forgot I have to blow dry this layer. Dang it. It's too wet to frickin', I don't know. Like, I just feel tired, and I'm hoping that like when I rest up this week, now that I'm done with school, I'll feel better, but I don't know. It'll have to do. What? Oh, wrong side. Dang it. See, because I find when my hair is kind of wet, like it doesn't stick or it doesn't like curl up as good.
Also, just in case anyone was wondering, I definitely do mute down the volume or take down the volume in these clips a lot, and I'm sure that you can tell, but if you're thinking that the Dyson is quiet, it's not terrible, but it's also decently noisy. So just wanted to let anyone know, in case you have to do your hair in the mornings and don't want to wake up people, just letting you know it might be a little noisy.
Please reference the last layer for my proper tutorial. This layer is, we just gotta work with what we gotta work with, you know? I don't have time. Okay, I have 10 minutes. Do we think I will make it? Will I be on time?
I have also found that I don't even need to brush out these curls once I'm done. I don't know if that's just because my hair has them fall very quickly, but if I do brush them out, they pretty much fall out completely for me.
Give it a minute to fall. It's not gonna look this wonky. Clary! Irma! No! The condensation. Yeah. What was her name? Yeah. Yeah. And I can't think of anything else she said. Yeah. Alright, whatever. I literally have 5 minutes. I think I can make it. I think I'm doing good. Okay, I gotta hurry. I should have looked at the time before I even started this. I could have just left my hair straight today, but instead I decided to be difficult.
I do also want to say that if you're on the fence buying this, I have really enjoyed it, but it is incredibly, incredibly expensive. The biggest draw to me for it was, again, like I said, I bleach my hair, so I try to put as little heat on it as possible and damage it as little as possible. So for years, I wasn't really curling my hair, even though I love my hair curled. But with this minimal heat option, that was the big draw to me. But honestly, if you're on the fence with it, I wouldn't go break the bank for it. And I hope eventually they come out with a cheaper alternative for people.
I'm not gonna lie, I really had to fight the urge to just say, oh, let's just get dinner in, like, let's not go out. Like, I almost did. I almost said that today, and then I was like, no, like, I really shouldn't. Okay, I have literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes, oh my god. I'm technically late time-wise, but if he's not here, it doesn't count. So let's see. Alright, he's not here yet. I have a few minutes to spare. Alright.
The biggest thing that I focus on when I'm doing my hair is my front pieces, because that is my presentation to the world. The pieces are on my face. Honestly, what the back of my hair looks like, if I can't see it, I feel like it's none of my business. So I don't worry too much about the back pieces. Obviously, I still curl them because we don't want to be walking around with straight back hair. But yeah, just focus on the front. It's all good.
Last one. As you can see, this is the finished. This is the finished product, and I could hairspray my hair, but honestly, I don't find that it helps that much, and it also gives me like a rat's nest up at the base of my head, so I don't care to do that. But all in all, I think it turns out really cute, and like I said, it just, for my hair, it sticks better when my hair is pretty much dry, almost like I'm just normally curling it. And it does fall a whole bunch, but this is actually how I like to brush out my curls anyway and have it stay, so that's the look. And let the record show, I was done before he arrived. He just got here. As always, I hope you have an amazing day, week, month, whenever you're watching this. Go out and live an amazing life, and as always, be kind to others.
I was gonna sing you a blooper song, and then I said the word bloopers so many times that now it doesn't even sound like a real word to me anymore. So enjoy.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so a paper thin, like a house of como se dice, cards? Anyway.